I think, or
Yeah. Yes.
they changed it.
Yes, it's okay. So recording is going on. Great. So welcome, team. So before we start, are there any logistics in the space from your side?
I'm leaving the space at 5:02, like in 55 minutes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I also might leave a little bit earlier, like 3 minutes to the end or 2 minutes.
Yes.
Thank you.
So let's take a deep breath together and allow your your whole weight be on your sit bones. So it means do nothing, relax your body. Come fully on here on your chair where you are now. Yes. And you have so many muscles in your face. So really, so move your muscles a little bit, and especially the small muscles as with your nose, your ears, your tongue, your eyes. Yes. Yeah, great. So while we are doing, so Camilla, do you have a picture? It would be great. Thank you. Wonderful. So and then make contact with your whole body. Means center yourself in your heart space and make contact with your whole body. All these cells from your head to your toes, feet, soles, yes. And there are parts of your body. It could be this, you have parts, they are not so attractive. And you have parts in your body, so they are more attractive for you. And please, for now, use one of these parts of your body which you said, okay, this part, I love this part. That's a lovely part on my physical body. And make contact from your heart space with this part. And at this moment, it's nothing to do. It's only be in contact with this lovely part of your body. And so speak with your inner voice. Hey, body, this part, I love you. Open the space. Open your heart. especially for this part. And yes, open your heart more and more. Slowly. So that this love for this part of your body can getting bigger and bigger, bigger. Yes. And the neighbor organs of this part gets the love, gets more love. In a way, it's like filling up the body with love, with your own love. And make a bigger space so that all these love can flow in other cells. And when this love has the color, so take the color. Yes. That's your body. Yes, that's your temple. And let your body breathing in and breathing out. And while this energy is flowing, so gently let physical light come in through your eyelids when you have the eyelids closed. So let the light come in. So your physical visual systems get more physical light. Yes, great. And be in your body completely. Yes. And then the next step is really slowly open your eyelids. Slowly. And let the light come in and be with the light inside of you. And this love. Yeah, so you are in connection with your body and with the light. Light can come in. Yes. And let your body breathing in, breathing out. Yeah. Great. Yes. And again, let your weight come down to your sit bones without doing anything. Your visual system gets light. Your sit bone gets weight. Your soul gets weight. Earth where are you standing now or sitting, gets the weight from your system. And you get all these impulses from the earth without knowing, without doing. Yeah. Thank you. And let it land. Means all these light it's an ongoing process. You can speak to your body, okay, the light can come in the whole hour, all these for the next hours. The weight can come down, and it's nothing to do. So thank you. So let's hear some voices. How was it, or what did you experience with that? Or are there any questions?
Well, I can share that when I was connecting my heart to my feet, because I really love my feet, and I could feel my feet loving themselves from the inside as well. And something happened where my heart just felt huge, like it felt like it spread to my feet, like it was in my feet, not just making a kind of connection. So I started out like, okay, making this linear connection. And then through the guidance and just continuing to drop more and more into my body, it was like my heart was in my feet. So that was a really, yeah, that sensation brought me a lot of joy.
So
it's still there. It's still there. It's like my heart is still in my feet right now.
Yeah, thank you. So when the heart is in the feet, so what's the heart sticking in the feet?
It's like very playful. It's just my toes want to just move slightly and touch each other, and they're kind of just, I can show you, they're just in a nice, like, kind of soft, tender time with each other. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Connecting my heart with my hand, I started to sense more in my hand. So I sense more inner structures, like not only the flesh of my hand and the movement, but also the bones and the tendons. They are much more present, as if my heart could sense into the inner structure of my hand. And then I realized that I had a thought coming in with when we came up to the forearm and the upper arm, and I had a kind of weird thought that all this arm is only there for my hand to move. And then I said, wait, there are much more structures in my arm. It's not only like making my hand move, but there is also making contact with the skin, possibility to sense warm and cold, and I sense into space. But the first thought was, this arm is only to be there to move my hand. Isn't that funny? As if it would only be like, would be the same as if I had my hand here, And then I have my arm, and then I have my hand out there. But there are so many other functions of my arm I really don't acknowledge. I
Mm.
don't realize that. Yeah, that's funny. Thank you.
Thank you, Susanne, for sharing. So when you look to this experience, was your connection from your heart to your hand outside or inside? What would you say?
Inside. For me, it was inside.
Also from your heart, inside. Yeah, okay. Yeah, great, thank you.
Yeah, what I experienced is that the experience of my physical part, it felt bigger than my physical body. So I could experience, yeah, my physical body, but the sensation was not limited by my physical body. It was beyond. That's
Mm. So this part is getting bigger.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, thank you, Christopher. So we use this in the Feelings Practitioner. We use this technique. It's before we do interview with our body. So we use this technique for connecting with our body. So normally or often in our pattern, we are looking from outside to our body. And this technique or this exercise helps us to make more contact from inside. So center in the heart space and going from inside and have another connection to this part of our body. So our brain is not so can quickly go in and say something about this part. So thank you for this experience. So let's,
Do you
yeah,
have a name for this technique?
sorry, say it again.
Do you have a name for this technique
For this exercise,
exercise?
it's before we do an interview. That's interview before, and that's not a specific name. It's more like let's have train running, and then we can run together. So it's more this. It's not a specific. It's more a short exercise. And thank you for this question. And when you have a name for this, please tell me.
Well, I call it the heart connection.
Yeah. Sounds good. So this was the heart connection. Thank you.
Helps to talk about it.
So, team, let's get further and jump in. So in this space, in this clinic space. So this is a space where our body, our symptoms can speak, or we can get another connection to our body and find out more about our physical, emotional, and energetic body. So are there needs, questions, symptoms? Who wants to speak up in this space? Yes, go, Angela.
Yes, first I want to say I'm glad to be here after the feelings practitioner core lab. I came back to Tamara and we had intensive time after intensive time, and now first day where I can be here. And I have got a diagnosis. It's very fresh. It's about what I had already in the feelings practitioner lab with me. I made a talk with it. It is my lung, my left lung. And on Monday, I had a bronchoscopy, and it is a tumor there in the entrance of the bronchi. So such a rather good place to get there. But it sits on a place where it starts more and more to block the breath, the air coming in and out. And the doctor first said, it said they all think that it is benign, so not a cancer, but a tumor, a fibroid. And first he thought like he will operate it soon with bronchoscopy, with going in. But today he called me and he said he's talked with other colleagues, and it looks like that it most probably is rather than a thorax operation. Yeah, it's getting from outside to there. And on Friday I need to go to the thorax specialist here in Lisbon. So I'm quite, and it just comes like, it was just a Monday, today is Wednesday, and I'm just like, okay, fuck the shit, what is happening here? I'm not yet really in contact with the situation. And furthermore, there is something like the heart has some liquid and the liver has another knot, and I'm just like, fuck, what is going on in me? What am I creating? Yeah. So, and it really feels a bit like that it was like this, that the air was not so good coming in when I got steep hills up, but now it's just like getting more normal situation. Yeah. And I had in the core lab, I had this talk with, as a partner was Jeff, where my lung somehow told me it will be okay. It will be okay. And somehow this was also my feeling until now, that it will be okay. There is something which needs to be taken care of. But today, somehow with the possibility of having a real surgery in the thorax, this was just like, oh, then the fear shoot in. Yeah.
So, Angela, thank you for hearing this. And when you make contact with your heart, first, and I invite you, try to let your eyelids a little bit open. Then you can be fully here and in connection with your heart, your heart space. So, what do you feel now?
So much sadness.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much sadness about all what is happening. Oh.
Yeah. Go, let the sadness rise up.
Oh, it's so, what is happening in the world? It's just so horrible. It's so sad. I'm so sad.
Let's go. Yeah.
I don't know what to do with all this. they're separated from my partner because it's not really going anywhere, and it's just we love each other, but it's not working. So it's
Yes. Yeah. So let this part inside of you, part on the bronchian, so there are words behind. They wanted to talk. Looks like so. And the invitation is, don't find it out now, it's only make contact. Yes. Let it flow. Come up and yeah.
there's children around, so I need to be careful a bit.
And what else?
So
Don't
it comes up that it's about fear.
and let the fear rise up. At first, let the feelings comes, or the emotion. Let the first, yes, let them rise without knowing. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I don't know what I made wrong. Feels like I'm doing wrong. And I don't know what. I don't know what I did wrong. I need to know what I make wrong, then I can change it.
Yes. The sound.
I don't know what is wrong with me. What is wrong?
Yeah, this sound. Yes. This sound. Yes, great. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it
Yes. Yes, Angela, go ahead and
I don't dare fully because there are children out there.
Yes, Angela, go ahead, and I have
I must be wrong. Even life is punishing me now because something I'm doing wrong. If I'm not doing wrong, then I would.
breathing in, breathing out. Yes, great, Angela. Yes.
I need to know what I'm doing wrong.
Angela, open your eyelids.
Yeah.
Yes. Let the light come in. What's going on in your bronchus?
It feels wound at the moment.
Yeah. You make contact with this wound state. Yes. Do nothing. Do nothing. It's only make contact. It's like wound. Yes. Yes, great. Do nothing. Do nothing. Yes. Yeah, and then behind this wound, what can you feel? The rage wound, fear wound.
Es war der Vierwund.
Okay. And make a big space that the fear can be there. Don't pushing. Only open the space. Open the space for the fear in this area, yes. In this part of your body, especially in your nervous system. So, yes. The body breathes, no pressure. Yes. That's good. When your body wants to move, let your body move.
Yeah, I'm getting angry and I need to hold the air in. I'm getting afraid. I'm getting something is happening and I'm like holding the breath.
Yes. Let the fear rise in the nervous system. Without pressure. Let the fear rise. Let the fear rise. Yes. Inside of you. Yeah. Yeah. And to your body, the fear out of the soft tissues, nervous system. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking it, putting it in my spine, and I don't have the word now.
Nerves in your spine. Yeah.
I don't hear you.
Let the sound be here. The sound, yeah. No pressure. Only the sound. Little sounds. Yes. Cover.
Oh, I get stiff.
Make contact, physical, as eye contact with one person, please. Yes, stay in your body. Yes.
I didn't hear, sorry.
Please make eye contact with one of the person of the team.
Yes. And the rest?
Only one person, it's enough.
Yeah, no. Then the second part of the sentence I didn't hear.
Okay.
Sorry.
Only eye contact, so that you can be fully here. With the tendency to go back in your body means emotion rising up and then one part of you is collapsing and go back, go back, go back, and you are sucking more inside of your body, and then the fear or the rage or the sadnesses can be not so much can be not in flow. So the invitation is make eye contact, let the light come in, and yeah, let the fear rise now without doing anything, only being. Do nothing. Wait, breathing in, breathing out.
There's a lot of tension here now.
Lots of tension.
My whole neck front here is like
Is it only fear, or do you realize another feeling? This tension you spoke from the tension?
yeah, it's here because it's like everything gets muscles get tight here,
Yeah.
all muscles.
Which feeling is in the muscles, or which feeling is behind the tension?
Yeah, in the generally should be sadness, but this is most probably the anger.
And I ask not your brain, I ask your body.
Yeah.
Yes, make contact with your body. Now. And make contact, eye contact. Yes, gently. Yes, slowly. Let your time. Yeah. Yeah. And stay here. Stay here in your body. Yes. Yeah. Let your body breathing in, breathing out. And team, do the same. Let your body breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. And yeah, come fully here.
Yeah, it feels like heat is coming in here in my chest. It's getting hot.
And how is the tension now here?
In the neck, the tension gets better. Yeah.
Which feeling is behind this tension that getting better? Do nothing, relax.
I feel heat here in my chest. I can't really say now if it's the sternum or if it's the lungs behind. But it's heat here.
Yeah, let the heat be there without doing anything. Nothing to do. Yeah. Wait. Relax. Yeah. Make contact. Let the light come in. Yeah. And yes, great. And relax your neck. Yeah.
feels like something calmed down in this moment when I could feel the heat in my chest. Something felt like it's okay. It's right. It's good.
And can you say a little bit more about this? What is okay?
It felt like something, I felt like in this moment like home. Home there. Home in my chest, in this warmth, in this.
It felt like more home.
Yeah.
How is the sensation in your bronch? Before you said there were wound.
Yeah.
How is it now?
Feels like there's still wound, this part here on the left side, before the heart. Mm. Something calmed down about it. I'm not.
Yeah. So please stay in contact and
Yes.
let the light come in through your eyes, through your visual system. It's yes, again and
Yeah,
again.
my eyes are open. Maybe you don't see it, but it's open. I look at one person.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yes, I see you have your eyes open, and it's the distinction is we can have
Everything.
our eyelids open and look, and inside of us we are closed,
Mm.
and it needs invitation. Let the light come in through the cornea, through the
Mm.
eyeballs, again through the lenses.
Mm. Thank you.
That's important because
Mm.
um, when we can see with open eyelids, and that's only for survival, not for living. Living is more, let the light more come in, yet then our visual system gets more energy. So the invitation is for you, let them integrate now and let the light come in again, make contact, and I come back to you in a few minutes.
Thank you.
So are there another question or need or symptom in the space on shop?
I can't remember, Samoto, whether I asked you this question before, and I can't remember the answer, so I'll do again. With the light coming into the eyes, so I have witnessed when my sadness rises or it gets more moist, I can see clearer, but then I get pain on I think on the cornea, or at least the sensation of pain. And do you have something that, like, am I getting something stuck there when that happens, or it's like?
So how is it now, Annika? How is it?
So when because I'm just letting the light come in right now, and it's starting to, the pressure is starting, I don't know whether it's pressure, but it's starting to rub, or it's hard to describe.
So let's have a look. So please try something. Well, I show you, okay? So here's the cornea. And the visual system goes here, this way, inside of your head, of our head, to this part. That's the lower visual cortex in our brain. So and now allow that the light can come in through your eyes, through your corneas, and then through the front part of your eyes, through the liquids, and then through the pupils, left and right side, without knowing how it works, and then back to the lenses, left and right side. Yes. Only let come in, don't pressure. Let come in, yes. Don't do anything. Yes.
Mm.
And then,
I think it's fear. Like I get scared.
great. Let the fear come in. That's exactly what's happened. Let the fear rise in, and then the fear through the eyeballs, left and right, and behind the eyeballs are left and right the retinas. There are millions of nerves. So let the fear rise, especially in this part of the nerves. The lights and the fear, yes, without doing. So the eyeball can relax on the retinas, left and right. The eyeballs can make contact. Yes, at the back of the visual system in this part. And then let the light come through the nerves, left and right, and through the nervous system, through this crossing, without knowing how it goes. Yes, great. And then, yes, great. Left and right side, through the reptilian brain, and to the back, to the upper visual cortex, without doing. It's only, oh, relaxing. Let come in. No pressure. No pressure. Relax. Do nothing. It needs not to come out. Its light can come in. Yes, do nothing. Yeah, lean on. Great. So how is that?
Yeah, I notice I'm jumping in and out of letting it come in and then stop.
Yeah.
And it seems like I mean, it doesn't make sense, but to me, but like it's like this, like a fear of what I will see.
Yes. Great.
Mm.
So, Annika, that's really great because that's the pattern. It's not only the pattern from you, it's from most of us. It's a pattern. We let the light come in when we see anything under other person's picture, whatever. There's light. And the challenge is fully, without doing, let the light come in, without going to the thing. Again, that's the next invitation. Let the light come in. Yes. When you realize, oh, I'm jumping, I'm outside. Okay, thank you. Say thank you to your body, and okay, let the light come in. Lean on. don't need to go outside the eyes, or the construction from the eyes is let the light come in. It's an organ to Empfang. What's that in English, Susanne?
What did you say in German?
Empfangsorgan.
Receiving. It's about
A
receiving.
receptor.
Receiving organ. It's not a sending organ, it's a receiving organ.
Kind of receptive.
Yeah. And when you realize you're jumping, so that's great. Then you can make the invitation to your own body. Okay, let the light come in, do nothing.
Okay.
How is it now?
Yeah, what I'm noticing now, well, my sadness rose. So I feel joy about that also. And I can see then how there's like almost like a wanting to then grasp onto that state, the state of letting in, or the state of seeing. Like then I can package it up again. It's like this really quick mechanism. I can put it in a box again. Like I want that now, rather than being in the experience.
Yeah.
I feel sad about it.
Yeah, great. Let the sadness be there. And at the same time, let the sadness rise up. Let the sadness be there and do nothing with the sadness. It's only, let the sadness, we could say, let the sadness go without, I don't want to have the sadness. Sadness is absolutely okay. I'm on a new map and it needs nothing to do with the sadness. It's, yes, I feel sadness. Yes, great. Let the sadness rise again. Yes, great, do nothing. That's working. Yes. Yes, no grabbing, letting go. Yes. And again, the new, the next, now in the next, in the next 3 seconds, that's the next now. Again, yeah. So, yeah, great. I'm looking back to Angela, and please try again. Give the invitation all 5-6 seconds again. Let it go and let it be there what is now, without grabbing or hold on. So, Angela, how are you going now?
I had a kind of spooky experience in the moment when you were speaking now with Annika, when she said, like, I'm afraid what I would see. And in this moment, it came, and it is really the first time in my life that I have something like this, that I said, that I thought like I would see my own beauty.
Mm. And what do you feel now?
Then I looked at myself, and not as letting myself in, and just the idea for some moments now, being in my body, in my system of maybe just being okay and beautiful how I am. And I feel
Which feeling is that feeling okay?
it's sadness, love and sadness, and there is also then joy.
Sadness, love, and joy.
Yeah.
That's a good combination.
Yeah.
So, do nothing. Can you do nothing with this, please?
Yes.
While are you standing in contact? Yes. Yes, again, and let the light come in.
Mm.
Yeah. It's, yeah, often there is joy, love and joy, and we cannot see it. It's more like, okay, that's little bit joy. And then we go to the next. So allow this love and joy in your system. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really a somehow spooky idea just to be okay. That I might be just okay. It's
Yeah. Yeah. So can you be just now okay with that without doing anything, or
yes.
okay? Well, thank you. And when you have questions or things comes up, so reach out, please.
Thank you.
So the clinic is landing. Are there any questions or words or whatever for the last 2 minutes? So my invitation to you all is breathing in, breathing out. It's really simple. So do nothing and breathing in and breathing out. So thank you for joining this clinic today, evening or morning, and have a really good rest when it's evening, or have a good day when it's daytime. And yes, come to the next clinic if you want. And I love you. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You.